Hi, I'm Rob Boyle. Do you know what the most common flaw is for beginning golfers? I think that person behind me might know. Most golfers think that the most common flaw in golf is a slice or a snap hook or perhaps a shank. But the most common flaw is actually a top shot. It's the most costliest too. I mean, you can imagine playing a 500-yard hole and topping the ball 50 feet every time. It's going to take you more than a dozen shots even just to get to the green. Today's lesson will be how to eliminate the top shot. I'm looking forward to giving you that lesson. And to do that, we need to go to the driving range. So what causes the dreaded top shot anyway? My dad once told me that you have to hit down on the ball in order for the ball to get up in the air. It's a game of opposites. You hit down, the ball goes up, you try to scoop up on the ball, and you'll get a top shot. One of the best drills is what I call the pendulum drill, which is just swinging back and forth along the mat. You start off small and you gradually increase the length of your swing, but the key is you have to hit the ground every time. You want to get your senses involved. Now, one of the first senses is the sense of touch. You want to feel the club hitting the ground. Now, obviously, you don't want to smash down on the ground, that's tough on the hands, but you do want to lightly skim the mat if you're on a driving range. If you're on the grass, you want to just lightly clip the blades of the grass. The second sense is the sense of sound. You want to be able to hear the club striking the ground, back and forth. But even on the backswing too, it's almost like you're teaching yourself a left-handed swing. I see golfers so often lining up to a ball, and they'll take an absolutely beautiful practice swing, something like this. Great practice swing, but they don't hit the mat. So what happens when they get to the ball, they do the same thing and they either miss it or they hit it on the top side. You have to hit down in order to get the ball up. The third sense that you have is the sense of sight. And when you are swinging back and forth, you can see the blur of the club going back and forth on a particular path. Some golfers swing on an outside path and they end up with a very steep angle of approach. That'll cause a top shot. Also, if your swing path is too much on the inside, that'll cause a shallow angle of approach and you'll hit a thin shot as well. The best way to look at this is if you talk to a local PGA pro, have him look at your swing and he'll be able to tell you what path you're on. Ideally, you want to be on a nice path going to the target. But again, the most important thing is to make sure that you are striking the ground every time. And with practice, you should hit the ball something like this. Up in the air without a problem. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to leave a comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe and also hit the notification bell. And that way you'll be informed of when I'm doing a future video. We'll see you next time.